Interesting happenings in Parliament. We'll be watching that and bring you more. But let me take you to the Upper East region now, where there's a total ban on carrying of arms and ammunition in the Bawku enclave. That's not all. The Interior Ministry, in an executive instrument, has renewed the curfew hours imposed on the Bawku municipality and its environs from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. until further notice. Well, this follows the latest clashes that left 5 people dead. Police say in the last 3 days, at least 10 people have been shot and 6 deaths recorded. The others are receiving treatment in the hospital. Upper East Regional Minister Stephen Yakubu, who confirmed to Joy News, said the development has left the town in a state of emergency.
Currently, what we are doing at Westside is to calm things down and for us to have peace. Yesterday, we hear during the night, they were also fighting also. And some people have passed on. Our understanding is that officially about 2, but people are telling us 4, so we are checking to make sure to know the numbers. But this is what is happening. Bawku is very charged as we speak now, and we have informed our security services to see what they can do to bring calm to the place.
I'm sure you have some initial report as to what could have led to this fresh fighting last night that you're talking about.
Yes. After we had left, one person was killed, and that was on that very Monday. And then the following day, 2 people were also killed. I am sure it's because of this that is led to the killings, and now Bawku is fully charged.
And per the reports that you're getting, we are mentioning 5. How many persons exactly from this fresh killings that we are talking about? How many persons exactly have lost their lives, you'd say?
Well, for now, what I know officially is 2. But as I said, I am hearing 4. But officially, we deal with official numbers. If I say official numbers, what the police know, these are the information that I'm giving you.
It's rather disturbing to hear you say Bawku is currently charged. What exactly then are we doing about the situation to calm tempers?
Well, this morning I had a meeting with the National Peace Council. We are drawing our strategies. When the Bawku is charged like this, then the military and the police will have to take charge. And that is exactly what they are doing right now. And we are also talking to both factions to talk to their youth, opinion leaders, the key members of both the Mampris and the Kusasas to calm the situation. And that is what we are doing. So we are engaging all the stakeholders. That's what we are doing. That's RESEC.
It appears that your meeting with both factions was really an exercise in futility. You agree?
No. I think that it was good that we went. It was good that they listened to us. It was good that we also listened to them. Their concerns were brought, and we are working on them. So I don't think that it was bad that we went there. We went to appraise ourselves and told them what we think. And it has helped. Who knows, if we didn't go, maybe it would have been worse.
Well, that's the Upper East Regional Minister. Let's go live to the region. And Upper East Regional Correspondent Albert Sori joins us via Zoom with the very latest. So earlier when we spoke to the Upper East Regional Minister, he describes Bawku as a charged atmosphere. As we speak, you've been monitoring events from afar. How would you describe the situation?
It's tense atmosphere out of it. This evening, people had to go indoors before it even got dark. From the reports we are getting, the Senating suburb and then the Sabongbari suburb, where the recent shootings, some of them took place, they had to go indoors. Remember that these recent shootings, from what we are learning, may just be as a result of reprisals from the shooting of Monday evening after Rexed had left. The reports we are getting indicate that there were 2 more shootings a day after that. That was on Tuesday. So if you listen to the police commander of Bawku, what he tells us is that between that time and now, 10 people have been shot And out of that number, 6 deaths were recorded. These 6 include the one on Monday, and then those that were killed between the hours of 10 a.m. to 12 yesterday afternoon. Today, we haven't heard of any shootings, but what happens with Bawku is that sometimes it takes time before you learn that the shooting has taken place at one suburb or the other. So it's been like that. There's been an atmosphere of tension this afternoon, and even as we speak before.
Okay, but thankfully the figures, as you put out earlier in the day, remains at 6, or are we hearing that anything has changed?
One of the things the divisional commander told me was that sometimes by the time they get there, some of the bodies are taken away. This is something he told me. So at the time we were talking this afternoon, he was very busy. So he told me that he couldn't speak to further figures, but these were the figures that he told me. What it meant was that the figures could be more than that, but at the time that we were talking, these are the numbers that he. So this is what we know at the moment. Okay. But just to give you a bit more information on the 5 people who were killed yesterday, we're told that 4 of them were killed on the spot. 1 of them got injured and later died in hospital. 1 more person was receiving treatment as at this afternoon that we got the information. So this is what we know.
Okay, but has it been established what really was the cause of this latest clash or fights that we've been reporting on? Yes,
so from the information we are gathering, when Rexeg visited, shortly after that, if you look at the report that we gave, we reported that the people, both factions, were not happy about the security situation on the ground. And one would have expected that Rexeg visiting the area would have helped calm things down. Unfortunately, 1 person was shot, and the next day, some other people were shot. So it looks like this recent round of shootings may just be reprisals of the incident on Monday. Okay, well, and we know the latest action that has been taken by government is to impose a total ban on carrying of arms and ammunition. We know this issue came up in Parliament when the Defense Minister revealed that there was an attempt to, explode or, use improvised explosives on a bridge in the Upper East region. That's why this particular ban has been imposed. Has it taken effect, though, and is it having any impact, you say? Well, at the moment, we can't tell if it is taking effect because remember that every now and then we get shootings in Bawku, and people are not supposed to even be carrying weapons, and the Rexeg and the security apparatus are stationed there are constantly battling with this. Okay. So it will take time before we get to know if the ban will take any effect, because even during curfew hours in the past, we've heard of gunshots. Rexeg was in Bawku on Monday afternoon, and people were fired. So it's going to take some time for us to know if this is going to have an effect. Well, stay safe, Albert. Thank you so much. That's our Upper East Regional Correspondent, Albert Sorry, bringing us up to speed on the situation in Bawku. And the latest is that 6 persons have been killed in renewed clashes in the area, and government has imposed a ban on the carrying of arms, and the curfew hours have also been reviewed. But let's stay a while longer in Bawku because the cost of this protracted conflict is huge. Over 70 pregnant mothers lost their lives in the last 2 years alone because of the absence of key health professionals. The workers have fled the town due to the protracted conflict. Also, the Ghana Health Service reports that some 300 persons living with HIV and AIDS also died in the same period because the deceased could not go out for treatment for fear of attack. Suleimana Majid is the Senior Public Health Officer with the Upper East Regional Health Directorate.
In Bawku alone, we have lost as many as 70 of mothers who are dying because they wish they could get access to health workers to be able to give them timely health interventions. Coming from Bawku, people coming from even across Ghana, they come to Bawku just to have HIV drugs. But as we speak now, in the entire region, 703 of them are not able to get drugs. And what it means is that majority of these people are dying at home. If we do not actually get a stop to this, what is going to happen is that in coming few years, we may have a situation where there will not be any health worker who will actually be around to be able to take care of our health needs. And we are only living because we have health. If we don't have health, I don't think we'll live. So I just want to also use this opportunity with these few figures I just mentioned. This is just 2 years. If you want to pick from when it started till now, a lot of us would have seen that that is a whole family that is actually going. 70 mothers dying because they want to give birth, because they are not able to get access to health. They need us to come together so that we can be able to give them quality services.
And that's the same situation when it comes to education in the Upper East region. Away from that, we head back to Parliament, and the Defense Minister has been speaking about the situation. He says the Ghana Armed Forces foiled an attempt to blow up a bridge with an improvised explosive device in the region. Well, the area has recently seen an escalation in the decade-old conflict. We can hear from Dominic Nitiwo when he addressed Parliament on these issues.
If we do not stop what is happening in Bawku now and now, we risk the situation where Ghana can be thrown under terrorist attacks. For the first time, Mr. Speaker, 3 days ago, improvised explosive device was used for the first time in this country to try to blow a bridge. Don't let us joke with Bawku.
Well, the MP for the area, Mahama Yariga, also has been speaking on upfront, also in Parliament, because he actually raised the issue and also raised concerns about the situation.
The Northern Command in Tamale, and they did mention this explosion thing to me. I saw the pictures of what they claim were attempts to blow a bridge. I really don't know why anybody would blow the bridge, but they told me that the youth in that area wanted to blow the bridge because that is the bridge that they used to cross with the armor cars to come and harass them. So I said, well, I will investigate and get back to you.
Well, the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference has a statement on the development in Bawku. Amongst others, they have raised particular concerns about what exactly is happening in Bawku and hoping that the situation would be resolved and that proper things and the situation will change. So he mentions that we, the members of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference, are saddened by recent developments in Bawku leading to the death of 15 people and other people sustaining varied degrees of injuries. We are deeply concerned about the deteriorating security situation in the area. We have keenly followed and monitored over the years the protracted conflict between the Kusasis and Mamprusis that has resulted in the loss of precious lives and the wanton destruction of property. While this lingering conflict is gradually turning Bawku into a ghost town. It goes on to say, we wish to reiterate our appeal to government as a matter of urgency to use all the resources at its disposal to ensure that the lasting solution is found to this protracted conflict. Portions of it also read, this influx could become a breeding ground for the infiltration of terrorist groups operating in neighboring countries. We call on government and most especially state institutions mandated to deal with migrants and displaced people to step up their humanitarian response to the situation in and around Bawku to avert further suffering inflicted on the population of the area.